Hey there, Scorpio. How are you? Hey there, Scorpio. How are you? We're going to get started on your love reading for the month of October. Scorpio, is it Scorpio season? Yeah, it has to be. Maybe towards the end of October. I have a couple of brothers that are Scorpios and they're October Scorpios. So yeah, we're going to be we are in Scorpio season in the month of October. Anyways, let's get a tarot deck for you. Let's choose one. Scorpio, I have a bunch of Halloween and horror inspired decks on my table. And in honor of Halloween this month of October. And for you, I would like to use the Nightmare Before Christmas. I have the Stranger Things Tarot. I have the Supernatural Tarot. I have Hocus Pocus. There's like a Villain Tarot. There's the Macabre Tarot. Cool box, right? And it comes with sound effects. Trick or Treat Tarot. And the Dark Mansion Tarot and the Madhouse Tarot. And there's still a bunch of other tarot decks that I have that would fit, into Halloween or horror inspired decks, but they don't fit. Maybe they'll make it on my table as I work through the signs. All right, the Nightmare Before Christmas. Let's begin, my dear Scorpio. Holy Spirit, we are connecting with the zodiac sign of Scorpio. What insight, foresight, guidance, revelations do we have for the zodiac sign of Scorpio this month of October in their romance, in love, in romance, and in their relationships? Scorpio, show me the present moment, Holy Spirit. Show me the present moment. Show me the present moment. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Whew. We have the Queen of Potions. Okay. The Queen of Potions. The Queen of Potions. So that's the Queen of Cups. So that's you, Scorpio. That's you. You kind of look like, right now I heard abandoned maybe a little bit. And it's not funny, but look at the face, Yeah, you're kind of like, I don't know. Like, I feel like this one's like, they're feeling something. You see how they're touching their chest? Like there's something you're picking up intuitively and you're kind of like registering it. It feels like, what is this? This is, yeah. Okay, let's continue. This is the present moment. So you're feeling something, your intuition, your spidey sense, okay, is going off. And you're like, what is this feeling? What is this thing I'm feeling? What am I feeling? Ooh, okay. We have the Hierophant. This is about a relationship. This is about a commitment. Perhaps, this is about somebody's loyalty. We have the Hierophant. Okay, maybe this is about something someone said, you see. And, well, it's the Hierophant. This is about a relationship, a commitment, something you feel very strongly about. So yeah, I feel like you're feeling very strongly about something, like emotionally. And Scorpio, if you feel something, especially if you feel it very strongly, well, you can't ignore your feelings. Don't even try. Yeah. And then here we have the Four of Needles is the Four of Swords. So look, that's you thinking about it. So already I'm getting, Scorpio, that you're maybe it's like you feel you're feeling you feel something, you feel a certain way about something. And maybe you're wondering if you should say something about it. Do you see that? Maybe you're wondering whether you should say something about it. And look at the face this one has. Like, again, that to me, like you speak through that thing, right? And look at the face. They're like, like, I don't know if I should or not. And I feel like you're really could be overthinking this because this is the Four of Swords. And well, what happens in the Four of Swords? You overthink. You sit on something and it's like you're replay it over and over in your head. And, I feel like this is you maybe thinking, about what to do or what not to do, or you're just kind of like exploring, processing what we have going on here. And then we have the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're trying to, yeah, I see you really thinking about something. I really see you thinking about something, and you're really like planning, like how it is that you should go about it, because the Four of Swords is about a plan. You're coming up with like the best plan, and well, this plan, there's no easy, there's no easy, it's not easy to come up with it. And well, if you're feeling this way, it must be about somebody you care a lot about, right? And then we have the Ace of Needles, which is the Ace of Swords. I'm just seeing this as you just, this is about you being honest. Truth, the Ace of Swords. This is about you being honest. This is about you being honest, okay? So get it off your chest already. Like, this one's like, should I? Should I? Like, you're trying to be polite. I don't. That's you trying to, like, considering everything. God, come on. Anyways, yeah, that's you. Okay. So that's the present moment. Okay. That's the present moment. Here we have the 5, 6, 7. We have the 8 of Needles. Oh, wow. Look at all that's the sword energy. Oh my God, 3 of Swords. Honestly, I feel like you don't know how to tell somebody something, is what it feels like. Or maybe you don't know how to go about it, or yeah, there's something here that so the 8 of Swords, the 8 of yeah, this is the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords, guys, is like when you just kind of get stuck in your head and you're thinking about perhaps of everything that could go wrong. And well, what happens in the 8 of Swords is that you think about you're thinking about what could go wrong, or what is going wrong, or whatever we have here. You could be thinking the worst, or there, whatever it is that you're thinking about telling yourself, or what you're feeling. It's something that creates a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, for sure. 8 of Needles. And then we have the 3 of Swords. So this could also be about you, Scorpio, feeling like this is you thinking maybe somebody, I don't know, but right now I felt like maybe you feel somebody's cheating on you, lying to you or something, because the 3 of Swords is cheating. And then the 8 of Swords is like thinking, oh my God, they're cheating. But here's the thing, the 8 of Swords is all an illusion. It's all an illusion. It just creates problems. It creates, again, illusions, delusions. And well, these delusions cause pain, suffering, that really it's like, why? What for? The 8 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, again, this is just you, I feel, in your head, feeling bad about something. Okay, you're in your head, and well, you're in your head. We have look, this came out reversed. Look at what it goes with what I'm telling you, because look, there we have a little devil. Do you see that? It came out reversed though. This is the 5 of Candles, which is the 5 of Wands. You see? Also, for many of you here, we have a situation where maybe whatever this is, whatever this is, maybe for many of you, I mean, again, what did I say? You think somebody's like maybe lying to you, cheating on you, yeah, like doing something bad. That's just, I'm hearing, thinking about it. it's hard. But this, I mean, for others of you, this could be you, Scorpio. Like, how do I do this, or how do I say this? And maybe this is how you're expecting maybe a something bad to come from this, maybe a bad reaction, because like this one's like, uh-oh, like they know, like, oh my goodness, what have I just said? Like, what did I just say? Maybe you said something bad, maybe you're going to, maybe somebody else did, whatever. Like, you choose who you are here. And the Five of Candles is the Five of Wands, and it's reversed. This is like, this is no fighting. I feel like you don't want to fight either. You don't want to fight. You don't want to give anybody the reason to fight. You don't want any tension either. It's reversed. You don't. And then here we have the Knight of Presents. So for many of you, I feel like there's definitely either there's something bothering you, or there's something bothering somebody else. And I feel like, well, what happens, you know, when you feel something and you just kind of let it happen? Well, first of all, that's miscommunication there, right? Because you're kind of keeping something very important to yourself. Well, it's like it leaves room for delusions, truly. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. And it kind of does, well, it doesn't go away. So I'm getting here, you Scorpio, you're maybe not holding back or not doing something because you don't want to fight with somebody else. And then also, Scorpio, this could also be vice versa. Like, there's a person here that's doing that and they don't want to tell you something or do something, or I don't know, something like that. And it's because they're afraid of your reaction, or they're just, you know, they don't want any fighting. They don't want to fight. They don't want that confrontation, or they just want to keep the peace, you know, or maybe this is something that was spoken about before, or that happened before, and it's like bringing it up again for some of you. And then here we have the Knight of Presents. Like, I'm telling you, see all of this, and there's somebody here that looks like, like there's no problem. So for many of you, there's somebody here that doesn't even, maybe they don't even really, they don't see a problem. There's somebody else here that doesn't see a problem. They don't see a problem. This is the Knight of Presents. It's the Knight of Pentacles. And what do we know about the Knight of Pentacles? The Knight of Pentacles is consistent. What does that mean? They're going to keep on doing what they're doing. Yep. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. You can count on the Knight of Pentacles to like just keep doing what it is that they're doing. They're so predictable. So Knight of Presents. I'm telling you, there's somebody here. This could even be you, Scorpio, if you're like the cross watcher watching. I don't even think I see whoever this is just continuing, you know, to do what it is that they're doing. So what does that mean? You know, either somebody has to tell you, Scorpio, hey, so in this or that, or you need to tell somebody how it is that you feel, or you need to tell them what's on your mind. So because I just don't see this person, I don't even see them realizing it. Look, they look like, look, there's, you see, this one's like, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Well, everything's fine. I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing. And then we have the Knight of Needles. The Knight of Needles. Okay, that is the Knight of Swords. So we have two knights here. The Knight of Needles. This Knight of Needles could be somebody that is like being seen as a bad person, or this is for a selective few, this could be a bad person in here. It's the devil. The Knight of Needles. And something that is standing out to me is that both of these are knights. So I feel like there's like a connection here between these two. Yeah, this Knight of Needles for many of you is just like the devil in all of this. We have the Ace of Candles, and then we have the Judgment. The Ace of Candles. which is the Ace of Wands, and then we have the Judgment card. Yeah, I feel like these are like Ace of Wands, somebody's actions that well are being questioned. The judgment. Yeah, look, here we have a list of things, and well, think about judgment. Like I'm thinking about being judgmental, or again, judgment as well is about actions, past actions, and like what is right. Again, what happens on Judgment Day as well. What you do, was that the right thing to do, bad thing to do? So again, like actions, I feel like somebody's actions here are a factor in all of this. What somebody is doing, what somebody is not doing. And yeah, look, this Knight of Needles here could be somebody as well, okay, that is jumping into conclusions, or it's because, and I say that because the Knight of Swords does have a tendency to kind of just do things without thinking, maybe. So that's what we have here. Somebody's actions, Ace of Wands, and then the Judgment. Okay, so what did you do on this day? What did you do on October the 1st, 2022? Where were you at 7 p.m.? It's, it looks like here there's a receipt. And that says you stopped at here or there. Yeah, so it's kind of like that vibe. Maybe that is not exactly happening there, but again, it's just like questioning like somebody's actions. Is just like like past actions, or what somebody's doing. It is what it feels like. Another thing that I'm getting is that this one looks like maybe they don't. The Knight of Pentacles can be stubborn, okay, in the way of like if they like doing something, or if they're doing something, they don't. They don't want to be like told not to do it. Again, the Knight of Pentacles, that Earth energy. It does tend to be headstrong, and once it says, it's hard to change, I guess is what I'm saying. It's hard to change it. Okay, so that's what we have going on. Well, what can you expect to come from this? What can you expect to come from this? Let's see. What can you expect to come from this foresight, future foresight, foresight that I can give you, Scorpio? Something that you can look forward to. Let's see. Something you can look forward to, my dear Scorpio. How is this going to be moving forward? We have the Justice card. Oh my God, look, and here we have Jack Skellington. Is it Skellington? We have Jack. And look, they're at the podium, right? And it looks like they're speaking, and it's the Justice card. And then we have the King of Candles. Oh, it's the pumpkin head. And then we have the Empress. Okay. Future, Justice, the King of Candles. I'm also getting that for many of you. It's like okay, so like this King of Candles here. It's like a daring energy, but there's like a shadow to it, isn't it? Like, because it's the pumpkin, it's like a pumpkin head. So again, so like here, what did we see? We saw somebody like holding something in, it felt like. And why do you hold things in? Why do you like, what could be one reason, that you hold things in, that you that when you hold something in that is bothering you, and it's like, why don't you just tell them? Like, why? It could be out of shame. It could be out of shame. Like, oh my God, like I don't want to come across this way or something, right? For some of you, King of Candles. Especially if you have like trust issues, right? Especially if you have trust issues, because what we saw that judgment there. Um, yeah. And well, that it upsets people. Oh, that would upset me like big time. Like one thing that I cannot stand, guys, is like we could say that maybe that's jealousy. Maybe that's somebody trying to keep their jealousy. Maybe they're in check. Um, and well, if you accuse somebody, or maybe you're not accusing them, but you're like questioning like what it is that they're doing, it could go wrong. It could piss them off. Like I said, that would piss me the hell off. Like I do not like jealousy. I don't like it. Um, and well, yeah. So Justice card and King of Candles. Well, this Justice card, guys, I feel like that's you. That's you, or that's somebody here speaking. Do you see that podium there? They're speaking. They're being heard. Justice. Well, I feel like it's justice. It's somebody needs to be heard. Somebody needs to speak up, or somebody needs to say something. Somebody needs to speak. Obviously, we saw it from the very beginning, and there it is, the Justice card. Like, look, that is what that I see that happening. So this is future foresight. Okay, this could even also be advice. Justice. That's somebody speaking up. Like. Like I have something important to say, and here's this King of Candles. Tell me more about this King of Candles. There could be a fire sign in Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius. There doesn't have to be one, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. There could be a Taurus with the Empress. For some of you, there could be an old lady that likes to wear muumuus or something. Because look, there it is. This is the 10 of Swords. Okay. Yeah, guys. And then here we have the 6 of Swords. We saw it earlier as the 8. We saw her in the 8 of Swords. And if you remember that card, if you got to see it, she was putting her arm back together. She's putting her arms back together, and there they are, like, all sewed up. So this is future foresight. I mean, I feel like that's you. That's somebody here again speaking up, saying something, allowing themselves to be heard. This King of Candles. This one's. I'm getting a couple of things from this one. Let me just get one more card. Well, maybe I should just share what both of those things are. So again, I'm seeing this King of Pentacles. This King of Candles, this King of Wands, as like maybe like a shadow aspect of this one, which is that what I was communicating with you guys earlier. Like, why does somebody stay quiet? What would be a reason why somebody chooses to not express how it is that they feel? Because they might, feel like it's wrong for them to feel that way. So King of Wands, I'm seeing it. Is that because the King of Wands can be jealous? If there's something about the King of Wands, is that because they're very passionate individuals. And I can see the King of Wands, being, not necessarily possessive, but yeah, like jealous. I could see them being jealous because they like a lot of attention. This King of Wands, but I'm also seeing it connected to that devil we saw earlier. Remember the devil that we saw, and I said for many of you that's the problem in the situation. One more card, Holy Spirit. Give me one last card, and we're done. We're going to move on to Oracle messages. One more card for this King of Wands to wrap it up. Let's see. One more card for this King of Wands to wrap it up. We have the 5 of Potions, the 5 of Cups. You see, here we have Jack, and they're sad. Guys, this could also be somebody, okay? Listen, because that's not Jack. Look, Jack is right here. So this is like, okay, let me say what I feel, or let me say this or say that. Again, look, podium, they're speaking. And this could be the other person on the other end. This could be the other person on the other end listening to what Jack is saying, right? And I don't see them having a problem. This is kind of weird. I mean, it's not weird. There's people like that. I think they kind of like it. You know, there's people out there like that they like their partner to be jealous. Now, I think that crap there is toxic, but hey, to each, their own. But it kind of feels that way because it's not reversed. This King of Wands is not reversed. And so you see, there is a certain level of toxicity there with that, this King of Wands, this Jack, this pumpkin head over here. You see? You see that? But it looks like they look like they have a smile on their face, right? It's almost like something exciting. Again, you see that orange there, which is connected to the sacral chakra. And there's a little bit of red too, the root chakra. And both of those chakras, they are connected with passionate feelings, emotions, and sexuality. So this one looks excited, right? So it kind of feels like that. It feels like this one's like, okay, like it, for some of you, it turns them on or something. But I also see them, there is, not, okay. This is a little toxic, guys. This is just a little bit, okay? Because look, I see this as somebody. Okay, so what did I just say a little while ago? There's some people that like that. They like their partner. They're okay with their partner being jealous. But you know what happens when they like it a little too much? They continue doing it because they like that. Especially, if they know what makes you jealous, they'll keep on doing it. It's kind of what I see here. And then we have this Five of Cups, and this one here looks sad. This one here looks sad. Another scenario, and it could be all of these, okay, for many of you. I see someone here kind of very, this King of Wands, guys, is very independent. Like, don't tell me what to do. Yeah, the King of Wands in general. And look, it's Pumpkinhead. Yeah, Pumpkinhead, like, don't tell Pumpkinhead what to do. It's Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead's going to do what Pumpkinhead wants to do. And here we have Jack, like, just feeling sad. For many of you, here we have a situation that's going to continue this way up until like Christmas time. Okay, these are like the energies that you can expect. Then we have the Empress. I'm seeing this Empress as like it's a positive and it's a healing energy. So I do see the situation improving, guys. I do see the situation improving. The Empress. This looks like to me as well like a person that like a cleaning lady that's coming to clean. But aside from that, it's the Empress energy. So this is like a very nurturing energy. I'm seeing this as, the overall energy the relationship is going to have, which again is very positive in the way that there's a person here that is going to feel the need to like nurture the relationship or the other. Like, you know what? You don't have to feel that way. You see? Because this is a mother energy. Like, you don't like Jack, Like, why do you feel that way, Jack? Like, why are you so sad, Jack? You know, that one here. And then we have the 10 of swords. And the 10 of swords is, it's an ending, guys. So I see this as like an ending of, there's definitely like some, gosh, I want to continue with, I feel like there's something more here, but I'm kind of trying to leave it just on the surface, guys, because I'm so incredibly tired. And hey, don't tell me, well, why didn't you wait? No, I can't wait. I mean, you know, when people tell me that, I've heard that a lot when I'm like, I'm doing a reading, right? Like a public reading, and I'm like, guys, I'm very tired. And they're like, well, well, you didn't have to do the reading. Okay, this is my job. Like, do you just wake up in the morning and just say, oh, I don't want to work? Like, I'm tired. I don't want to work today. Like, no, you have to like still go. Well, it's the same with me, you know? Five of Wands reversed. Five of Wands reversed. Look, that's still not wanting to fight. There's just so much, guys. Not wanting to fight. So future insight, guys. Everything still stands. Everything I've told you guys. It's just that I get so much and I want to communicate everything with you guys. And it's, if you could think about it, it comes and it's like I have to repeat it. Like I have to say it when it comes, or else it just gets lost because there's so many things that I'm getting. I do see someone, you know, saying, speaking up or saying something, because again, like that's a podium, they're speaking. But I also, it's the Justice card. I also see somebody, you know, I don't want to say not necessarily being completely honest, but perhaps like what I feel like they're watching what they're saying, because it's the Justice card. So I feel like they're being very careful. Think about like a politician or something, right? Like look, all those people are listening. So you see, you have to be very careful about how it is that you say things. So I see somebody doing that. With the King of Candles, I do see someone listening. I do see someone like in maybe understanding. But I also see them, I see this King of Candles like somebody that is not going to be necessarily quick to just obey or listen. I know the word obey, but that's just what's coming to me. Like to listen, like this one, like they're kind of hard-headed, you know. Well, it's a pumpkin, but again, it's pumpkin head. And I do see this, like whatever we have here, issues, you know, persisting like through the month of October or even November and like December, you see, Christmas. And like Jack is still like, something's bothering Jack. Like something's bothering Jack. Something's bothering Jack. Like Jack is not happy. And Jack is either you, Scorpio, is again the other person here. And that's when we get this Empress. I'm also getting that this Empress is like somebody intuitive. Is somebody intuitive? And I don't know, guys, like I think like with a Scorpio, like I'm thinking about like myself, because I have a Scorpio moon in Vedic astrology, and just from my experience with Scorpios, it's like I feel like a Scorpio has to be a Scorpio moon, or even a Scorpio sun. They have to be with somebody that is intuitive. Yeah, they have to be with somebody that is intuitive, that kind of just knows what the Scorpio is feeling, or they need to like be psychically, you know, connected to the Scorpio to know, you know, how the Scorpio works. Because I feel like, you know, even myself, like I have a tendency of not expressing how in relationships, you know, maybe in the beginning, you know, it gets weird, but once you've been with somebody for like an eternity, but even then when you're with somebody for a long time, like I feel like Scorpios have a tendency of hiding their emotions, and maybe, you know, subconsciously, they don't even realize that they almost expect their partner to kind of just know what's wrong with them. It's kind of like a little bit that I'm getting, like a vibe that I'm getting here. So I'm kind of seeing that too, like this Empress being like this energy that kind of just picks up, because the Empress, it knows your needs, right? It's like a mother, like a mother, she just kind of knows what their children need. And then we have this Ten of Swords. So it's almost like it ends, but like, gosh, it took forever for this to be like to be over. Like, gosh, it took forever for this to be over because it's the Ten of Swords and it is kind of like overkill. So it's kind of like something we could say that, oh, kind of just was maybe extended, or again, it's like, yeah, extended. And then that's where we get this Six of Swords. You see my dog, guys? She does. Oh, now she's at the front here scratching me. I'm not, I did a mistake by putting my hand down and petting her because that now she's not going to stop for a little while. But I don't want to carry her, guys, because I have my other dog over there. And what happens is if I pick this one up, my other one's going to come running and they're going to start scratching. And then they might even start barking for my attention and they won't stop. So, yeah. Six of Needles. The Six of Needles, guys. You see how this one's putting themselves together? How exhausting. So, I mean, there's a lesson in everything. Okay, there's a lesson in everything, guys. I do see something here that... uh-oh, the other one's already coming. Go over there, Shusha. Go, 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 go. Go. Six of Swords. They're putting themselves together. And they're finally leaving. They're leaving. A bad situation. They're finally able to like relax. They're finally able to, catch maybe like a break. But gosh, it was exhausting. Not before feeling, really bad. So for many of you, I also see this, guys. I see a situation that you're not really okay with coming to an end. And to be honest with you, I feel like for many of you, you're not necessarily going to have, you didn't necessarily, make it happen or have any sort of influence over it ending. But it just kind of ends, and it just kind of so happens that you wanted it to stop, and it stops. But gosh, like, ooh, like while it was going on, it was because what comes before the Six of Swords? The Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is just like a really messed up situation. Well, anyways, that's what we have here, guys. Future energy. Like I see you being able to I see somebody here finally being able to maybe catch a break. There's a strong sense of relief of like, oh my God, I'm glad that I don't have to deal with this anymore, or that I don't have to deal with that anymore. Like I'm glad that is over. I'm glad that is over. Let me just get one more card for you. There it is. We have the Tower. Yeah, so for many of you here, we have like something that just abruptly ends. And we have what the hell am I telling you? It's what the heck I just told you. You see it? The Tower? That's like something that's not working. But what happens in the Tower, you kind of just let it happen. You build, think about like a house that you're building brick by brick. It's like, hey, like, the foundation is bad and you shouldn't like continue to like stack bricks because, well, sooner or later it's going to fall apart. So the Tower is just something that, it's not okay now and it's not going to be okay later. So, but the Tower is, whatever that is, it just falls, it falls apart. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is what? It's wish fulfillment. So you see, it's almost like a tower happens and you're like, yeah, yeah. Doesn't that go with what I was just telling you? Doesn't that go with what I was just telling you? Like, oh my goodness, that tower. Thank goodness for that tower. Nine of Cups. Thank goodness for that tower that just came around and removed this problem. Nine of Cups. Like, I'm so happy. But again, not, it's like, gosh, it could have maybe ended sooner. And look, they're like all beat up, like, ooh, that was exhausting. But hey, let me pull myself together and let me move forward. Let me move forward. Okay, good. Okay, now I feel happy about leaving your reading. Let's get some oracle messages for you, my dear. Scorpio, if you want to book a reading with me, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre, where you could book a private reading with me. Okay. Closing message for Scorpio. Closing message for Scorpio. This one. It says, autumn is the last chance. Autumn is the last chance, which is like the fall. Yeah, Halloween time, November. Yeah. It says, please don't lose hope. Please don't lose hope. Please don't lose hope. Yeah, and that could also be, I do see somebody there not losing hope. I do see that. So please don't lose hope. Autumn is my last chance. Which just means what? Like, hey, don't lose hope of things getting better. Don't lose hope like things are, going to change. Things are going to change. Like, give it a chance. And please don't lose hope. Because as we saw there with the Nine of Cups, it ends well. Something does. Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and stuck. Yeah, I feel like somebody's feeling like that. Like something's not happening fast enough. Something's not changing fast enough. And yeah, like you see, this person to me looks like they're looking at somebody like, really? Like, really? Like they look bothered or, yeah, they do. Stifled, bored, and stuck. Yeah, I feel like somebody's feeling like nothing's changing. Nothing's changing, like things are still the same, and they're feeling kind of stuck in a situation, like maybe because they don't know what to do or how to do or what. Yeah, and bored, I feel like very quickly somebody is going to get fed up, right, with what's happening. All right. Let's get some messages from here. The Shapeshifter Oracle. What's this doing there? That belongs over here in the Oracle of Shadow of Light. Oh, what happened here? Let me put it back in here, guys, and let me read it. It says, you see how it belongs over here? With these, you see clearly, clairvoyance. You see clearly, clairvoyance. You see clearly? You see clearly? What does that say? It says trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Whatever you're feeling, okay? Clairvoyance, whatever you're feeling, whatever your intuition's telling you. Like I feel like it's picking something up, but you're holding yourself back. Just trust what it is that you're feeling, okay? Trust it. Trust your intuition, okay? Closing message for Scorpio. Here we go. It says Snow White and her animal friends. You inspire trust and confidence. You inspire trust and confidence. Let me get another card. Snow White and her animal friends. Friends could be of significance, guys. You inspire trust and confidence. So I just see someone, you see at the end, we see something kind of like coming to a head, right? And we see, we see everything just, it almost seems like everything's okay. So for many of you, that's because either you, Scorpio, are going to you're going to show somebody that they can trust you, and they're going to have, confidence in you, that, that they can trust you to, do this or that. Or that's you, Scorpio, like, feeling confident, in a person, in a relationship, and being able to trust them, right? Yeah, you inspire trust and confidence. So that is certainly what could be happening at the end there. Like, there's trust, like, okay, I trust. I trust you. And for many of you, that tower is a situation that happens that just kind of, proves that maybe to you with that Nine of Cups. It says Orca magic, the Akashic libraries open. Okay, well, that's a big message there. Some of you, you're working with Akashic records. What is that? That's like pretty much, it's kind of like it's kind of like the internet, but for spiritual and for just spiritual anything. It's the Akashic records. Everything that has ever been, ever was, ever will be is in the Akashic records. Anything, past lives, anything again that has ever been, ever is, existed, anything is there in the Akashic records. Orca magic. Okay, look into the Orca spirit guide. Akashic libraries open. So for many of you, this is encouraging many of you to, go tap into the Akashic records. Look into it. Okay, look into it. There is something here that has opened up for you, which means what? It's like you have access at this time to something. So look into that, guys. This is certainly something of a spiritual nature, which has to do with, healing or bringing awareness to you. It's something good. Okay, the Akashic library is open. Orca magic. This is what I have for you, my dear Scorpio. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.